Hey, it's Sarah in the Storytelling Oracle, babes. So, this morning I was walking with my kids to school and I got a channel. The channel I was getting was releasing a scarcity mindset or money being a scarcity. And so, immediately after that, my daughter's like, Mama, look. And I'm like, what? And so I look up and it's a yellow tree, and I'm in Florida, and it only got cold down here for like 2 weeks, and then it went back to nice weather. As you can see, I'm outside, comfortable. It's a little gloomy, but it's nice. So, and it's a yellow tree like you would see like in the fall time, like from where I'm from, Missouri. It's beautiful where it had changed colors, and I'm legally blind, so it's crazy how spirit will speak to you. Spirit knows in the 3D, my vision isn't clear. But in 5D, I see everything. So as that I seen the tree, what comes over me is the song Money Trees by Big Kendrick, not the little one. So Money Trees by Kendrick Lamar is the channel, the song for this channel message. And so once I got back from walking into school, I'm like, even though I've heard Money Trees 100 times, I'm going to go back and I'm going to listen to it. And I'm going to listen to the words of Money Trees. So I'm listening to the words, and that entire song is about scarcity, basically. The majority of that song is about scarcity. And if you listen to the lyrics on the song, even from Holly Berry, Hallelujah, ish. And the part that stood out to me the most in the song is everybody gonna respect the shooter, but the one in front of the gun lives forever. And then like this ethereal God-like voice comes on, and it's like the one in front of the gun lives forever. To state that the bigger picture of life is that we are not a body with a spirit. We are a spirit with the body. Our spirit can cycle many lifetimes, but when it's all said and done, this is our body in this life. But your spirit lives forever. Your spirit lives forever. Even if you are religious, your spirit lives forever. All religions reflect to living forever or going to the afterlife and living forever. You are the spirit is who lives forever. So with the scarcity mindset, we oftentimes as humans get caught up in the glitz and the glams. Like even on the song where he mentions that Louis Belt won't take your pain away, but I'm gonna go buy one as soon as I can. It's that aspect of the materialistic world, wanting to have the things to look like you are winning financially, but it's all material abundance. The true abundance is within. So I say that to say the only way to escape the scarcity mindset is to look inward and see why money is a scarcity mindset. Like for me, I had to look inward and going through this process, realizing that it was always you gotta work so hard. That was my teachings. I was taught to settle for mediocrity. Um, and that's no shade to nobody. There's so much more abundance in the world than just clocking in and working for somebody. Um, that is the the loophole in this world of you gotta work hard to get what you want, and you gotta work so hard. And there is certainly a way to work smarter and not harder. Um, so you get this whole I need to hold on to everything I get, or I can't invest, or I can't take a risk on myself because then I won't reap the reward. That's all scarcity mindset. Because if you don't take a risk, you'll never fucking know. You will never fucking know. And something that I learned through life is The cemetery is full of dreams, and comfort is where your dreams go to perish. If you're comfortable, you're not where you're not striving. You're simply surviving. And so, with the scarcity mindset, going back to the song, if you listen to that entire, like, just go listen to it. He is reflecting on the good and the evil of money. Like, money will make your woman switch up on, money will make your friend turn their back on you. Money, it is possible. And that's just how I feel. And I get it. Like, but money trees is the perfect place for shade, because we do need money in this world to get our desires, to gain the things that we want in life, the things that make us happy. Money, material abundance is important, but the abundance has to start from within. You have to learn what abundance is and gratitude is in order to get rid of the scarcity mindset. So yes, money trees is a perfect place for fucking shade. I want to like finding shade up under a money tree is exactly where I would want to be. But what are you willing to do? Plane, plane taking off. Okay, I've been hearing planes all day. But anyway, I am in between Orlando and Tampa, so I see planes, but it's a lot of plane action today in particular. And I'll show that. I'll talk about that in the next message. Um, but back to what I was saying, because I done told y'all 1,000 times I'm neurodivergent. If I get distracted, my mind to go left. But back to what I was saying. Scarcity is an internal thing. Scarcity mindset is internal. The only way to change that is if you change your perception of what money is and what money means to you. For instance, if you are operating where you have to hold on to everything and you penny pinching and you're making ends meet and stuff like that, everything is a struggle, then you invite struggle into your life. Let me back this up. You'll continuously invite struggle into your life. So what are you have to figure out why you have that type of attachment to money. I figured out for me, my attachment to money is because that's how I was raised. You got to work hard. You got to work your fingers into the bone to make it in this life. And that's not true. That's just not fucking true. You do have to dedicate yourself. Yes. But to say that you have to go and break your body down, or to say that you have to go and do things that you don't want to do just to obtain that money, that's not true. That is not true. Um, that is a particular experience, and you can attach yourself to that experience, and you can choose to experience life that way, and you can choose to have that attachment to money, but that does restrict your flow. So, you also in the song he talks about, willing to go do home invasion, willing to do all these things just for that dollar. And you should never, not to say that that's what the song is saying, but for me, what channeled to me is never compromise yourself, your dignity, your character for a dollar. Always remain true to who you are. And that's why I'm here doing this. Like, yes, I'm a storyteller. Yes, I'm an oracle. And yes, I'm getting to my music. But I have to appear as my true self. I have to be my true self. This is me. I'm spiritual. I'm a spiritual being. I talk to spirit. Spirit talks to me. That is what it is. And that's my reality. Even in my music, I'm not going to hide that I'm a spiritualist. I'm not going to hide that I'm an oracle. I'm not going to hide that I'm a reader. I'm not going to hide any of that. Because then I'm not operating in my authenticity. Doesn't matter if people agree or don't agree, because you cannot view life through the scope of others. You have to view life through your scope and your scope only. And as long as you are happy and content with who you are as a person, there's nothing nobody can say to you to get you off that path. No one can say anything to me about spirituality. No one can say anything to me about reading. No one can say anything to me about those things, because this is what I feel free. This is what gives me abundance. This is how I'm at peace. You can attach yourself to whatever you want to attach yourself to. It's your preference. But it's not anyone's task or job to try to make someone a believer that's not a believer. Anyway, just to say, go listen to Money Trees. And it's all about scarcity mindset. I don't have nothing. So I got to figure out how I'm going to get something. Even if that means I got to go do something terrible, for instance. To get it, I'm going to get it. That's scarcity. That is not operating from passion. That is not operating from peace. That is not operating from love. And the universe, spirit, source, God, whoever, however you want to refer to it, is love. That is the answer to all things, love. And that doesn't mean you gotta, show love to people or love people who don't love you back. But that is to say that on a spirit level, you have to love who you are and embrace who you are, because that silences inner conflict and that takes you away from that scarcity. What I learned is the difference is, okay, am I hurry up and hustling to do this because, oh, I got to make ends meet. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to make this money. Or am I doing this because I feel inspired to do it? I'm doing this because I feel inspired to do it, not because there's any pressure to do it. That is peace. That is operating from your spirit and out of your human nature. And the whole task is for us to get internally and figure out who we really are at our core. And for once in my life, I have returned to who I am, and I'm truly happy. And I show so much gratitude to Spirit for leading me onto my path for me to remember who I am. So, let's go ahead and pull some cards on this and see what we come up with. Here, what do we have for the collective today? Spirit says, you done did it all, man. You done said it all before I can even get to it. All right. So first I got Seven of Pentacles. And Seven of Pentacles really represents impatience, a lot of it. Because as you can see, he's planted these seeds and now he's watching, waiting. When are they going to sprout? Hurry up and sprout, why don't you? And I normally Google eyes, so I got to look at the card sometimes. It's the Five of Cups. As you can see, he's sitting there looking at these cups, trying to figure out why these cups ain't got shit in them. And the cup that he need to be watching is the one from behind him. You feel me? And I got the Eight of Wands. It's fast movement. Some things are shifting. Things are shifting in your universe. So, be patient. Your blessing doesn't always have to come from where you think it's going to come from. And trust the process. It's coming. Escape that scarcity. I'll pull one more. Escape that scarcity. Scarcity will keep you in scarcity. Scarcity mindset will keep you in scarcity. The goal is to find flow. Find flow. Ease. Allow for things to flow into your world. And I know that is way easier said than done. But understand and know that if you've been doing the same thing the same way all this time and it ain't got you no fucking where. It ain't got you nowhere. Why not try something different? There may be a pleasant surprise waiting on you when you decide to try something different and realize that your way is not always, I just need one more spirit. Your way is not always the right way. It's the Five of Pentacles. This is definitely about money. But it was the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So, As you can see, if you look at this card upright, he's watering. He's watering his plants, waiting for them, watering them, cultivating, getting it ready, getting the earth ready. And that's what you have to do. You have to water your plant. You can't water them and watch them grow and wait for them to grow. It has to sprout. It's not happening fast enough. Why the fuck is it happening? And quit thinking that just because you're expecting something to come away doesn't mean that's the way it's going to come. And it doesn't mean that what you're looking for isn't finding you. Because understand that what you desire desires you more. That's affirmation. What I desire desires me more. What I desire desires me more. And watch how things shift in your world. Give it a try. Just give it a fucking try. That's all I'm telling you. All right, love bugs. I'll see y'all later.